Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I've been actually working at even though, like I said, I am running for Congress, so I'm kind of trying not to. I haven't been doing much of this. I mean, this stuff is going to be exposed soon once I actually win and get in there. Either way, it'll be exposed. It doesn't matter which way I go. I just want to let you know that the other day, you are going to lose weight. The other day, I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor. Why did I go? It was just some pains that I was having because I have to do some physical therapy for mainly because I hadn't built up my muscles from the past. Now I don't know if I should blame this or whatever, but it's just more of a situation that I had after surgery that I had. I was supposed to. That was a few years ago though. It's just I was supposed to build up my muscles. I never did. So right now my muscles are a little weak, and I'm working on that. So, but one of the things you're gonna find is that this fungi, Morgellons, Lyme disease, shingles, is Aspergillus Fumigatus, and you are gonna find the situation where this thing it grows on the other part of your body. It grows on the inside of your body. It basically grows everywhere. But you're going to have to actually try to. This battle you're going to win. You just have to have patience. The last year hasn't been as bad as it was from the past. This is the stages you're going to have to go through. You are going to go through hell regarding trying to fight this thing. Now, once we can get this thing exposed, I mean, some of the stuff you're taking, like the caprylic acids, the undecylinic acid, those are the two important things that you must have. The baking soda baths is important. It's something that you should do and so forth and whatever, because that's the only way you're going to get rid of this sucker. Now, part of the reasons is, if this, depending on what this thing has done, if you have that itch on your head, okay, what that means is basically that this thing is actually probably set up a mycelium on top of your head. And what that means is that from there it's reproducing. That's what's causing you most of the problems in regards to trying to survive from, with this and so forth. This monster you're not going to be able to kill it. You just have to be patient. It's just you gotta understand it. It is a fungi, and you are going to. It is going to take time. It took me a while. I mean, but basically, I kept moving on and forward where I needed to go. I mean, where I needed to get to actually get to my where I'm at right now. I had tried all kinds of stuff. I know you guys have too. But Morgellons, shingles, Lyme disease is all this fungi. Aspergillus fumigatus. Okay? It is a slow growth. We're talking about mine. I mean, it was 10 to 13 years before. Well, actually, I think it was hurting me pretty good, for after about 10 years. Once it gets on your body, it's growing. It's growing slow. What happens is you think you have a rash. You go to the doctor. They try. But if you're not killing this thing basically right off the bat, if they're not treating you for fungi immediately, there's a good chance that basically this thing will grow and you'll have a situation that is not good. Okay? And I am going to win these battles with the doctors. Like I said, I mean, I did go to my doctor just for... there was something else. I was trying to get just my ibuprofen. I just needed that for. I mean, I know I can buy them at the street, but I'm a veteran, and they gave me those things like candy and so forth. So it kind of is one of those things. And this, what you're going to find yourself in a scenario that this monster just keeps growing and growing. The people that have that little sinus problem, that is the fungus. That is the fungi. That mucus is the fungi. And a lot of people don't realize that wherever there's a sore, that sore is the anchor, and from there it's growing. And what it's doing is covering your whole body. It isn't just covering a little piece, it's covering your whole body. Right now, every time I get off the bed, what ends up happening is I'm actually dropping. Mine are dying, okay? Mine, I'm still almost over. My skin doesn't look as perfect as it should be on certain area where the main bodies and so forth. Because what's going on is, as a matter of fact, it's almost like peeling off. Because the stuff that I'm taking is killing it. Okay. You may find yourself in a situation where the skin may be black. And what the reason that's happening is that is the fungi. Why it does it, I don't know, but it does. It has nothing to do, for those people that are taking colorless silver, it has nothing to do with that, okay? And once I get done, you are going to, I am going to basically get this thing out in public as quickly as possible once I finish up with what I'm doing right now. Now, if you see right here, see, this is the mucus. This is hard. This is the mucus. This is what it does. It anchors somewhere, and then it produces the mucus, which basically what it does is growing. And a lot of you guys don't realize that, and you need to realize. And then you have all the threads. With the threads, basically they're hyphae. These are the things that you feel like when you feel something moving around your face and whatever. That's what you're feeling. Now, once you get to a certain stage where your skin is practically bare, and I don't mean that it's going to be 100% bare, because this thing keeps trying to grow. The concern I have for myself is that at this moment, okay, if I got to give you something here. If your hair is not white yet, it's good. You just got to start taking some of the caprylic acid, androcyclinic acid, and so forth. And if you can get the doctor to prescribe you either diflucan, or if they'll give you VFen. Oh my God, VFen is what created to kill this monster. But the issue is, I'm not sure how good VFen is going to be in regards to, because you're going to have to take it for a while. Now, as you already know, I've been on diflucan for a year. This thing is my thing is dying, but it's slow as hell, okay? Because this thing is trying to survive. Once I get rid of the mycelium on my head, it's over. I've won. And that's the problem. Because, you have to realize that this is not a very nice monster. It is alive. And, it is alive, and it's basically, and you are going to, it is going to basically grow. And you need to kill it. And that's what you want to do. So, the baking soda bath, what it does is, you notice your skin turns to mucus. That's because what has happened, the thing has turned to basically to a softened state. And you don't get them all off with the baking soda. Unless you're taking baths all the time, and you're getting most of them off. But the biggest thing is, you got to get it off your head. And your eyes. Right now, I just found out I had my eye inspection. Thank God. I'm back to 2020. I still have to wear some reading glasses, only because I believe there's still a minor layer, but my eyes are back to 2020, which is, that's what they said, but but it's not perfect, because I still haven't, I still need to wear. I'm gonna have to wear reading glasses, but that's the only thing. And if God willing, we should be back on where I'm not wearing glasses at all. I'm back to a person that can see practically anything right from far away. Now, this monster, this fungi, is big, is strong, and it's just going to keep growing. And like I said, this is one issue that we're going to have to deal with, because this is highly contagious, 100%. It is not something that I know they don't mention it. The doctors don't see it, but this thing is contagious. It doesn't matter what the hell the doctors say. It is contagious. It is alive. Just because you don't see it, it is alive. So, this is gonna get you to the state. Once you start, if you keep doing that, the caprylic acid, the more, the undesylinic acid. If you take monolyrium too, I mean, might as well. But those are the caprylic acid, undesylinic acid, are the most important ones you need. Monolyrium is important. It is supposed to be pretty strong in regards to, which is basically lauric acid. It's like what you get from milk, okay? But the thing is, for myself, I mean, I'm down to the 2, and I do take some vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin B3, and vitamin E, and cod liver oil. Now, for your skin, if you have castor oil, you can take castor oil too, by the way, internally if you get the gel pills, which is good because this way you don't taste nothing. That also help, okay? Castor oil, if you rub it on your skin, it will basically do wonders for you in regards to trying to get a lot of this thing. This whole thing will turn sandy because what's going on, you're actually killing a lot of the fungi, and it is something that you want to do. This is, I mean, some of the stuff I'm showing you, I mean, I'm going to show you a lot more, but this is unbelievable. I mean, this is like a tube, okay? This is something that you guys have to actually realize. There's a lot of things that happens with this thing. I mean, I have not gone deep into some of the description on what in the world is going on, but the thing you find in your head where this thing is moving around and so forth is this is what you need to keep treating it. Wash your head with baking soda as much as you can, and it would help you a lot. The one thing is you are going to run into the problems I mean, the chills, I still get them. I still get them because they are, I think I'm getting them because mainly of the die-off effect. They're dying, they keep dying and whatever, and basically this is what's happening. So I'm always wearing something to try to keep warm at night. I mean, it's the same thing. And the other thing is drink a lot of water. I mean, I keep a 2-liter bottle of water that I drink every day because I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep you hydrated. Because this thing is actually using a lot of your fluid. You got to understand that as it grows, it's using your fluid. So you've got to ensure that you have that, and in this way you don't actually find yourself where you end up going to the hospital just because you dehydrated yourself. That's important. But like I said, I would keep going with that stuff. I mean, I did it. I am trying to end this thing. The only problem I've got right now is I don't know if I'm bald or not. I'm not sure if I'm going to have hair. I'm not sure what in the world is going to happen, but that's basically it, And you have to realize that this is a living organism. Now, I kind of thought, like, for instance, that all these, each of these hair is actually one of these bastards. Because, like I said before, they work as one. They work as one. It is unbelievable. This, it changes color at will. Now, one of the things that I did in the past, because I actually, when I was getting ready to fight with some of the scientists, which I'm going to have this fight, I needed to find an organism that was doing the same thing as this that was already known. And I did not know until basically a while ago, recently, that a sea cucumber has the ability to turn to liquid, to turn basically hard as a rock. So this is this is not impossible. All the stuff you're seeing, you are going to succeed. You are going to be okay. just, and hopefully soon we'll make the we'll be able to fix this thing so the doctors will be able to help you, and you don't have to be on your own, and so forth. I mean, I've spoken with a lot of people, and I'm glad that they're all happy now. Some that you know, it at least lets them live in regards to a situation. They realize that this is you know, there is a future, okay? But some of these people that are getting infected now, and some of the people that are getting the ones that are in different stages, okay? This is the best way to look at it. Everybody's in a different stage, so you have to know that everybody is in a different stage, and you're gonna have to just basically deal with it. Just because you're worse than that other person does not mean that other person doesn't have it yet. Everybody's got it. There's no way in hell right now. I think this thing has been moving around for quite some time, and it has made its round where everybody has it. All you have to do now is just mainly, you know, you gotta go back, you know, start moving back, because, you know, we need to get this thing moving backwards for the kids and so forth. So, so I would try that. I hope this helps you out. I'm not going to basically go any further in here, and most likely you're not going to hear from me in a long time, only because of the reason that I'm trying to, like I said, I'm running for Congress, so I am going to be investing that time in that. And so you can check out Morgellons.us, and if you want to send an email, you can send an email to ah@morgellons.us. And like I said, the labs, I already got the labs, even though I did lose my computer and I was concerned that the laboratory finally sent me copies of the specimens. I got I got those DNA and everything else. I don't waste any more time trying to get any more data on that, because in regards to I don't need to. So I'm not concerned about it. I know I'm right, and that's it. There is no more. I mean, this is crazy. See these sticks? I mean, this is like a rod, and this is unbelievable. Now, just forget about the way it looks right now. It's just more of a situation. You have it. I mean, you see, but this changes at will. Okay, so don't go into what you see and whatever. This little monster changes at will. It can be just about anything at any time. So this is the only reason why I'm just telling you. Don't waste too much time with it. I mean, the way it looks and whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we are not the ones that are actually, if we're not getting help from the medical field. If we're not getting help from the medical field, it's not worth it. Now, like I said, if your hair is pure white, you're in pretty bad. You need to start basically doing well, everybody needs to start doing that, but it's just mainly you're in pretty bad shape. Because what that means is the fungi have actually gone all the way already, where this is moving pretty bad. And by the way, I can't remember how big these things are. I mean, they're puny. They're more like a grain of sand or whatever. But they can be it can be as small and as big as whatever you want. And this is why you have to actually realize that this is not a scenario where they're gonna win or whatever and so forth. So I recommend check it out, do what you can, take baths with baking soda. Like I said, the longer you can do. Oh yeah, one more thing you can actually use. I would use I actually use a sponge with somewhat of the brittle pad on it, the pad on my skin. I don't. It's not mainly that I use it rough, because what ends up happening is all that ends up doing from the stuff that's left over is I end up finding these little threads or globs of threads. Those little globs or threads, they're actually they are the fungi. Like you see, if you have, this is what comes off your head in regards to it. This is basically this is white, is no good. And these globs of threads are basically, I guarantee you there's more than one fungi in there. I'm not sure, I can't do it. we'll get into it later. What the heck it is? I all I know is I'm getting better. I'm almost done. I can't wait till I get done through the rest where my head is basically 100% over. But until then, I can't. What am I gonna do? But it is mine is almost done, and the only concern I have is, do I have hair? I mean, even though it looks like I do, but in regards to it, and like I said, mine's pure white, so you gotta understand. And do I have hair, or am I basically, if this is not my hair, is it gonna grow back? I hope it does, because I did have a good set of hairs. And see, this is the thing. I mean, this is almost like the I'm well, you have to look up what the hell. I don't care about these weird names. All I know is I won the battle, and that's it. Okay, so we'll go on from there, guys. You guys have a good day. Don't check out Morgellons.us, Morgellons.us, and we'll go from there. And if you want to send me something, you can send something at ah at Morgellons.us. Okay, thanks, guys.